Picture this. A master stonemason stands before a plot of land, ready to build a magnificent cathedral. He has the finest materials, the most skilled workers, and a vision of grandeur in his mind. But in his eagerness to build, he forgoes a crucial first step, the laying out and marking of the foundation. You see, without this guiding framework, the construction will soon devolve into a haphazard mess, and this grand structure is going to crumble before it even takes shape. This cautionary tale holds a profound lesson for us all. No matter what we aim to achieve in life, whether it's building a business, pursuing a career, or cultivating relationships, failing to first establish a solid foundation dooms us all to failure. And today, I want to explore why this principle is so vital and share insights as to how we can apply it to lay the groundwork for lasting success. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of a new venture or goal. We're eager to dive headfirst, fueled by the enthusiasm and ambition that we have. But all too often, we can neglect the essential step of proper planning and preparation. You can imagine a young entrepreneur who's full of excitement and ambition and believes that they've stumbled upon a groundbreaking business idea. You see, in their mind, it's a surefire success, guaranteed to disrupt the market and bring them overnight fame and fortune. But fueled by this conviction, they hastily quit their stable job, pour their entire savings into this venture, and then launch the business without taking the time to develop a clear strategy or conduct thorough market research. They assume that their passion and vision alone will be enough to carry them through. And this is a critical mistake, because within a matter of months, when reality begins to set in, this entrepreneur finds himself floundering, faced with unexpected challenges and obstacles at every turn. Sales are slow, expenses are mounting, and competition is fiercer than they anticipated. They realized too late that they had built their dream on a shaky foundation, one that was lacking the necessary planning, research, and groundwork. Now, this hypothetical situation illustrates a hard truth. Without a solid foundation, even the most promising endeavors are destined to fail. It's like constructing a magnificent house, but on quicksand. No matter how impressive the structure may be, it will inevitably sink and collapse under the weight of its own ambition. So how do we avoid this trap and set ourselves up for success? Well, the key lies in embracing the age-old wisdom that comes from the Masonic principle contained within the ceremonial phrase, stretching the line to mark the ground for the foundation of the structure. And this means taking the time to carefully plan, prepare, and establish guidelines before we begin building. And this involves several crucial steps. 1, defining our principles and values, conducting thorough research and due diligence, setting clear goals and milestones, and then creating a detailed roadmap or plan of action. And what we get is by investing time and effort into these foundational elements, we create a sturdy bedrock upon which to construct our dreams. And like the master stonemason carefully marking out the ground, we must first lay down the guidelines that will ensure the stability, alignment, and long-term success of our project. But let's dive deeper into each of these foundational steps. First, defining our principles and values is about getting clear on what matters to us most, the non-negotiable beliefs and standards that will guide our actions. And this moral compass acts as a North Star, ensuring that we stay true to ourselves and build something that we can be proud of. Next, conducting thorough research and due diligence helps us understand the landscape we're operating in. Whether it's studying market trends, analysing competitors, or even gaining feedback from customers, this step allows us to make informed decisions based upon data rather than assumptions. It's like surveying the land before breaking ground, identifying the potential obstacles as well as the opportunities. And then when we have a clear understanding of our principles and the external environment, we can then set specific measurable goals and milestones. And these serve as signposts along our journey, helping us track the progress and make course corrections when needed. So by breaking down our ultimate vision into manageable steps, we avoid being overwhelmed and it allows us to maintain our momentum. Now, of course, goals are only as good as the plan to achieve them, and that's why creating a detailed roadmap is essential. And this involves mapping out the key actions, the resources, and timelines needed to bring our vision to life. So then by having a clear plan of action, we can focus our energy and our efforts in the right direction, avoid distractions, and costly detours. Now, I know some of you may be thinking, this all sounds great in theory, but what about some real-world challenges and obstacles that inevitably will arise? Well, it's an absolute valid concern, and that often holds people back from starting. You see, the truth is, no journey worth taking is ever smooth sailing. There are going to be setbacks, failures, and of course, moments of doubt. But the key here is a solid foundation allows us to weather these storms and build resilience and adaptability. And when we have our clear principles as well as a well thought out plan, we then have the framework for making tough decisions and navigating uncertainty. We can lean on our support network for guidance and encouragement when times get tough. And because we've done our due diligence up front, we're better equipped to pivot and adjust course as needed. In fact, I'd argue that the obstacles and challenges are actually opportunities for growth and innovation. They force us to question our assumptions, get creative, and find new ways forward. So then by embracing them as part of the process, rather than letting these setbacks derail us, we build resilience and adaptability, two essential qualities for long-term success. So let this be a reminder to pause amidst the whirlwind of ambition and take time to lay a solid foundation first. Before you rush to build your proverbial cathedral, stretch the line, define your principles, do your research, set clear goals, and make a plan, and gather the support of your team. And then by investing in this crucial groundwork, you set yourself up for success that will stand the test of time. You're going to create a structure that can weather storms, adapt to change, and ultimately fulfill its intended purpose. But imagine what becomes possible when you build upon a bedrock of intention, preparation, and support. Imagine the incredible heights you can reach, the meaningful impact you can make, and the lasting legacy you can leave. So, today is the day to take that first step of stretching out the line, to lay the foundation for something extraordinary. Because when you do, you open up to a world of possibility and potential. You set the stage for a journey of growth, resilience, and ultimately success.
This has been the Daily Masonic Progress Podcast. If you've enjoyed this episode, make sure you follow us on Spotify or subscribe on Apple Podcasts. The Daily Masonic Progress Podcast is available on all streaming platforms with new episodes every week.